rocking, guys? My name is MEFTaz, and welcome back to another Mefcast. And if you don't know what this is, why not? What's wrong with you? No, it is my weekly podcast that I do every Monday, and I think I skipped a week. And that's basically because my computer had a virus, and I was getting new internet, and the internet wasn't working right, and blah, 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 blah. Yeah. And since the last, Mefcast, we have gotten some new information, which is awesome. The first thing is, GTA 5 is going to be coming to Xbox One, PS4, and PC. Now, I'll give you two reasons why I'm crazy excited for this. The first is for it to come to Xbox One, have amazingly better graphics, and be able to handle the horses and the casino and the animals and heists. And that's also another thing that I'll get to in a sec. And I'm excited for PC, for all the awesome mods that people are going to make, which is going to be really cool. Another thing is you can see in the background right now that I'm Not a Hipster update came out on Tuesday, and it's actually really cool. It's got a bunch of new cars. I made a couple videos on it. I made one of me customizing the smart car, and you'll see that later on in the background too, I think. Yeah, and the third thing that happened for GTA is that heists, which were supposed to be coming out in the spring, Rockstar promised us, has been delayed again, and is going to be coming out around the time it comes out on next gen. So it might even only be on next gen because the previous gen couldn't handle it or something. If that's the case, that's ridiculous. Yeah. I do want to say, even though we did get some bad news, we got some good news too. Now, something I'm worried about is that GTA 5 is coming to next gen and PC fall 2014. Now, whenever they don't give a specific date and just say a season, it always gets delayed to 6 months later. So it's probably going to be spring 2015 instead of fall 2014, but you never know. Yeah, and today, as I'm recording this part, I think I'm going to record part of the Mefcast tonight, which is Sunday night, and then some more tomorrow on Monday, and then get it uploaded Monday afternoon. Record some Monday morning and get it uploaded Monday afternoon. This is what I'm thinking about doing, but yeah, I think I'm going to do that. Now, when you guys are going to be seeing this, it's going to be tomorrow, but for me it's not. So Tuesday, I'm getting some awesome stuff. I'm getting a new PC. It's not actually a PC, it's a Mac Mini, and because it can handle more stuff than my MacBook Air. It's got more RAM and stuff, and the graphics card isn't the best, but it can handle more stuff because my MacBook Air overheats a lot, and I still kind of use it for some gaming. It's not that bad, but the only thing is it's bad for making videos and stuff because it makes a lot of noise. Because the fan, we all know Apple hates moving parts. There's only one moving part in the Mac Mini and my MacBook Air. In the MacBook Air, the fan I've heard is the size of 4 quarters or something. It's tiny, and just spins around really fast. It makes so much noise. My computer, you'll even hear it in the background of some of my videos, just a lot of whoosh, in the background. Sorry if that was loud, by the way. I don't know how my mic quality is. I know the quality, but I don't know if some videos I'm really loud, some I'm really quiet, because I always change my settings. So let me know how I am in this video. Yeah, so I'm gonna kind of tell you about my setup because I'm really excited, and I kind of want you guys to be excited too. So right now, if you guys can kind of visualize it, I have my desk facing my wall, with my MacBook Air and my microphone and all that stuff. But then my TV is like, I'd say like 100 degrees like to the left, if that makes sense. Like it's not exactly to my left, it's a little bit behind me. So it really kind of hurts my neck trying to game while like looking at my computer and stuff. So sometimes you can kind of hear me like this because I'm kind of far away and something. And then you're kind of, I don't know if you could hear that, but I was kind of talking kind of loud. But this is kind of, I'm gonna say like this is what I'm gonna say. I don't know if you can hear me, but I sometimes talk like this. I don't know if you can hear me, but I sometimes talk like this. Like, I'm like 2 feet away from my microphone. And it's because that's kind of the only way to be comfortable. So, here's the plan. I have like a Dell monitor. It doesn't have any HDMI ports though. And then I'm getting 2 Samsung monitors, and they both have HDMI ports as well as VGA and DVI. So you can connect them to like your PC or like your Xbox or anything with like an HDMI port, like the Mac Mini. Now I'm gonna have the Dell one with no HDMI and the Samsung one with HDMI next to each other with like dual screens. So I'll have like 2 monitors, if that makes sense. And then behind it on a big stand, so it's like a foot or 2 higher than like the other 2 monitors, I'm gonna have a monitor. I actually today moved my Xbox from my TV over to like my desk, and that's like under my desk, and that's gonna go into the monitor really up high, so I can be looking at my computer and like my quote, if you can see my air quotes, TV screen, like, 'cause it's not really TV, it's just a monitor, but it's gonna be hooked up to that. So I can be looking at my computer and my Xbox at the same time without like turning my head all the way around. And yeah, so that I am really happy about. Just gonna say. Yeah, that's kind of part of that. Oh, and also, since in Minecraft it takes so long to write signs and stuff, I have a keyboard hooked up to my Xbox, like under my desk, kind of like not actually on like the keyboard shelf thing that slides out. It's like on the shelf with my Xbox. So all I have to do is bend over a little bit, and I'm doing it now. And I think you guys can hear me fine. And I can just type like MEFTaz was here! Exclamation point. I just did, like you couldn't really see it, but I typed that. And then I can type like signs in Minecraft and like messages on Xbox or anything like that super fast, which is awesome. I'm gonna tell you, I think the specs of the Mac Mini. I think I'm gonna have 16 gigabytes of, I think starting out it's either 4 gigabytes of RAM or 8 gigabytes of RAM. Now that's not a whole lot, but you can actually take the bottom off and put your own RAM sticks in. So I'm going to see how the RAM is at first. If I don't think it's enough, like on Amazon, you can get like 2 8 gigabyte sticks of RAM. So you can have 16 gigabytes of RAM, and it's only like $90 or whatever. So that's really cool. I don't really know what the graphics card is, but I know the one in the iMac is better. The one in the iMac is the same one they have in like gaming PCs and stuff. And this one, in some games, it'll have missing textures, but only in like a few games. I kind of did the research. It runs Minecraft extremely well, and then it runs like GTA 3, GTA Vice City and stuff really well. And it runs like Gary's mod and stuff pretty well. Cause I just got Gary's mod too, because there's a sale for Steam going on. And like all games are like, it depends on the game, but they're like 70, 80, 90, 50, 40% off. And I got like, there's this really cool game called Plague Inc. I'm sure you guys probably know about it. It's really popular. It's on like iOS, and I think it's on Android too. And apparently there's one for your PC now, and I downloaded it because it was only like, I think it's usually like $20, and then it was $10 or something. So I got it like half off, which was awesome. So yeah, I'm definitely really happy about that. Yeah, what else? Oh, so the Mac Mini doesn't actually come with like it doesn't come with speakers or like a DVD drive. So I'm just kind of plugging both of them into there. Oh yeah, so I'm gonna tell you guys, I'm ordering this awesome gaming mouse and gaming keyboard, and it was like a bundle of like these, like all the reviews said like perfect, works fine, and it was only like $20 for these awesome things. Like, so the keyboard, it's got like a special film on the WASD keys and the arrow keys, so I think it's so like you don't slip off. And say you're trying to use the arrow keys, and you don't slip off and accidentally press shift or anything. So that's really cool. It's also got keyboard shortcuts on the side. So like the best example, like there are a bunch, but the best one is if you're playing Minecraft Hunger Games and you're using the WASD keys, it's kind of hard to go all the way up to like F5. It's like a big kind of stretch. So you can have like a little shortcut right next to it that you can just tap. And there are like, I think like 6 on each side of the keyboard. And then like the function keys, they're really big so you don't kind of miss them and stuff. And also the mouse, it looks awesome. It looks kind of beefy and chunky, and they say it fits your hand really well. Like the mouse I'm using now, it fits your hand really well. Like it's kind of a little small, but it's kind of worth it. It's called the Logitech M317, I think. And here, you can kind of hear me playing with it. It's a wireless mouse, and it kind of fits your hand really well, even though it's kind of small. And it's a beast of a mouse. This one, it's a little bit bigger, so it fits your hand even better. It's kind of beefier and chunkier, and looks more kind of heavy duty. This one looks more like an office kind of mouse. And it's also got 2 buttons on the side. I think maybe even 3. I know at least 2, and those are for going forward and back on like your web browser and stuff. And then I think there's even one on the other side for like rapid fire, which is really cool. And like this looks so awesome. Now the way I'm actually having like my recording thing set up, like who knows if it's safe or anything. Like it's probably gonna cost a lot for like an electric bill or whatever. But I have like a power strip, every single like spot used up. One going to like an HDMI splitter, one going to some speakers, one going to my computer, and one going to my Xbox. But I have my Xbox going to an HDMI splitter, then the HDMI splitter going to the TV. No, the HDMI splitter going to the Elgato, then the Elgato going to the TV and to my computer. So it's kind of a little, hectic, I guess. But I think it should hopefully end up okay. Like, as long as the power strip doesn't get like really hot or anything, I think we'll be okay. And doesn't like short circuit or anything. I think we should be okay. Yeah, but no promises if you know what I mean. But I think we should be okay. Let me actually just feel if it's getting hot. One sec. Ooh. Yeah, the only thing like slightly hot is the plug going to my speaker, because it's one of those big beefy things. I can probably get like one that doesn't get hot. So maybe we should unplug it. One sec. There we go. Alright, so it's gonna be awesome. Kind of everything falling into shape. I might, no promises, might do like a setup video once I have completely everything fixed and stuff. Well, what I was gonna do with the monitor, I said I was gonna use it kind of as a TV. I was gonna mount it on my wall so I can just kind of look up. But there are 2 problems with that. One, it kind of hurts my neck. I'm trying to do it now. It hurts. Second, because like the chair I have at my desk doesn't have like a back to it. It's basically like a big like fluffy ottoman kind of thing. So there's no back I can lean on. So my neck kind of hurts when I'm making videos and stuff. So I gotta get a good office chair. I'm probably gonna go to like Staples or something. Yeah. So, blah, blah, blah. What was I about to say? Oh yeah, and the other thing is, it's like a fireplace right there. And don't worry, I'm not gonna like burn my desk or anything. The fireplace doesn't work. Well, I think it does. It's one of those weird ones. So I don't know how safe it is having a bunch of cables next to a fireplace. But I think that's if it's a fireplace you don't use, I think then it's okay. But still. So that whole wall is brick, and it's really hard to like drill into the wall to mount like the TV and stuff. So I kind of decided against that, and I'm just gonna have like, I'm probably not even gonna buy a stand, but I'm just gonna stack like a bunch of books and stuff like up, and then just have my monitor on top, because that actually I've seen so many people do that. I think that's gonna work. But you know, a stand is kind of more conventional or whatever, but who cares? I'm gonna do it my way, you know. Yeah, I think that might be all we have to talk about in today's episode of the Mefcast. I really hope you guys have enjoyed. It really means a lot, and my name is MEFTaz, as always, and I will see you guys in my next video. Peace